From MTN News, this is Montana This Morning.
New doors are opening all the time, but some, like this one, are more important than others. I'm John Shearer in Yellowstone National Park, and coming up I'll explain why this building is so important to the park's future.
I'm Joe St. George in Toledo, Ohio. The bipartisan infrastructure law promised to clean up America's most polluted rivers and streams. But where is the money going? Is it enough? We follow the money next.
A business based here in the Gallatin Valley has made it to the state stage. Learn more about a veteran-owned business and how service lasts a lifetime.
Well, happy Thursday, Southwest Montana. It is now 6:30. Chet Lehman, Matt Ello with you here. A lovely morning outside. Birds are squawking like crazy.
They are.
You just...
There's
whatever you want to call it. There's something happening.
Yeah, there is change coming, and it's not the complete area that's dealing with that. It's mainly parts of Madison County, parts of Beaverhead County, and Gallatin County that's going to see that bulk of that moisture early on. Our temperatures are phenomenally warm, but you step outside, it feels cool because there's so much moisture just packed into our air out there. Makes it feel a little more brisk than what the temperature shows. Right now, 40s and 30s for most of western Montana. The Futurecast really showing spotty, heavier showers in places for the morning. Definitely dealing with some snow in some of these higher elevations across the Absaroka-Beartooth Mountain Range, Gallatin-Madison ranges, western parts of the viewing area. Overall dry, but we do have some spotty showers showing up later in the afternoon. Yeah, grab that coat, grab the umbrella. You'll need it in the Bozeman area. You still need an umbrella in Butte, at least the possibility. Those showers are going to be sparse, but they will be present. We'll talk what you can expect for the next few days, warm up, when to get outside. Oh, so much coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. 6:31 now. Our top story was a ribbon cutting yesterday in Yellowstone National Park, but MTN's John Shearer explains that while you may never see the new structures, the buildings will make a big difference for visitors.
Some of the newest structures in Yellowstone National Park are these small homes. Park Superintendent Cam Sholey cut a ribbon dedicating these new homes for employees. The structures are tucked away on a hillside south of the Mammoth Terraces, and most visitors will never see them. But Sholey says they're vital.
There's a direct correlation between a satisfied team member, employee, and their living conditions. And that translates to how they perform at work.
It seems pretty simple. After all, this is just a dishwasher, but this dishwasher tells an important story about employees here in Yellowstone.
One of our long-term seasonal park rangers just started 2 days ago.
After nearly a decade in the park, she now has one of these brand new houses.
When she walked in, she almost burst out crying. And one of the things that was really exciting for her was there was a dishwasher. But I think it just shows how really important home is for people, and especially people coming from across country and coming here and away from home.
Here's what these homes replace. 64 mobile homes from the 1960s and 1970s that were in terrible condition. It's a problem that is growing in the park.
Just here in Mammoth, we have about 100 employees that have houses in Gardner. And 60 of those employees are going to retire in the next year. Everything turning to Airbnb and VRBO, no rentals, the housing prices and the housing availability being what it is, which is almost non-existent.
Means the 60 new workers who will replace those retiring will have no place to live.
As great as Yellowstone is, if you bring people here and they don't have housing, they're not going to come. If you bring people here and they have housing that's in horrible condition, they're going to go other places and look.
So this is just the start. Sholey says hundreds of other housing units need upgrading or replacement. In the meantime, these new homes aim to be more than just housing.
I think it's community. It's an opportunity to engage with a coworker outside of work on a weekend and get to know someone at a different level.
That's why all these homes have a generous front porch. And the semicircular arrangement means every porch can see all the others.
And this space is an opportunity to visit with your neighbor, to say hi, And you can engage at a very simple level of hello or hey, come on up and let's visit.
So, welcome to the neighborhood, complete with bison tracks. Near Mammoth, I'm John Shearer, MTN News.
Now, John tells us so far the park has replaced or improved about 40% of the staff housing in Yellowstone. 6:34 now, summer right around the corner, and that means more of you may find yourself using our nation's rivers. While some rivers are known for their beauty, others, let's face it, may be known for their pollution. But as our Joe St. George explains, river enthusiasts have never been more optimistic. It's because for the first summer in a long time, some serious cleanup efforts are taking place across the country.
It's that time of year when the water starts to appeal to us all. If you're in the south, it's beginning to get hot. If you're in the north, the long winter is ended. And that is why it's the perfect time to get a status update on the state of our country's waterways.
A lot of people see this as an industrial river.
It's why we met up today with Rob Costco in a part of the country you might not think of when it comes to kayaking. We're on the Black River near Lake Erie, and while it may look like any old river well, we'll let Rob tell you its nickname.
This river was known as the River of Fish Tumors.
Not every body of water in our country has a great reputation. Many industrial cities have struggled for years with pollution. In fact, all of these rivers around the Great Lakes are still considered areas of concern by the federal government.
Because of the rain episodes, you got a lot that's washing up.
While you may think that might scar a community from ever wanting to go near the water, Rob says something exciting is happening. Interest is back.
I view our river as a tourist river. You've got kayaking, you've got stand-up paddleboarding, you've got boating.
Why the optimism? Well, he says one reason is the Great Lakes Restoration Initiative, which is getting a big boost in funding. President Biden recently announced $1 billion from the bipartisan infrastructure law will soon help fund more cleanup efforts, such as removing trash and dredging sediment.
There are days, here when the river turns brown or green that I wouldn't recommend that anybody go out in the river. It is pretty disgusting.
Mike Panuski is an engineer who helps oversee the Maumee River in Toledo, which is also an area of concern. He says the good news is that Republicans and Democrats are beginning to seriously fund river cleanup efforts. The bad news, $1 billion is nowhere near what's needed.
It's not enough, but it does provide a good down payment. The issue is that the majority of the polluters that caused a lot of these issues, they're long gone.
If you live elsewhere and are wondering why the Great Lakes is getting all this help, don't worry. In Florida, over $1 billion has been allocated to revitalize the Everglades. In Virginia and Maryland, over $40 million to improve the Chesapeake Bay. Denver's South Platte River is receiving $350 million, and along the Colorado River Basin in the west, over $250 million will help protect the ever-shrinking water supply.
There we go.
Back along the Black, Rob says it's a great time to love rivers. The next few years, he believes, will be transformational.
They all have such unique dynamics.
In Lorain County, Ohio, I'm Joe St. George.
We're back here at home now at 6:37. The American dream looks different for everyone, and for one man in the Gallatin Valley, that dream includes serving his country, starting a business, and giving right back to servicemen and servicewomen. TN's Jane McDonald brings you this morning's Positively Montana with Anthem Snacks.
One man wanting to continue his service through his business.
I've come across a lot of people in the last 7 years, especially with Big Sky Bravery, and Anthem really sticks out to me. Nate's story. Nate served our country at the tip of the spear in special operations. Now he started this amazing company. He's a hero.
I then was overseas studying abroad in Paris when 9/11 happened, and so that's just kind of ingrained in my memory.
A memory that led Nate to a life of service, serving his country for 6 years, then returning to civilian life in San Francisco.
San Francisco we were kind of all on top of each other. Growing up in Texas, I was used to having wide open spaces, and I had a friend out here actually looking for a home, and we found these 3 meat processing plants that were for sale, and through that kind of led one thing to another, and then from there I started a jerky company.
Anthem Snacks, and at the core, service.
I wanted to find a way to give back to the community that gave me so much.
Everyone should like Anthem just a little bit more because it's going back, some of the proceeds are going back to local nonprofits, and you're supporting a veteran. Starting a business is the American dream. Doing it as a veteran, I can't even comprehend that.
That dream turned reality has brought Nate and Anthem Snacks to where they are today, selling jerky, giving a portion of the profits to veterans and first responders, and now Montana's Veteran Small Business of the Year.
There's a unique perspective from a veteran because they actually understand the sacrifices that are made, but they also understand the cost of going to war and doing all that. So my message is the same to everyone. I think everyone should support the veteran community and give back where they can.
From serving his country in the military to now serving the military through his business. In Bozeman, Jane McDonald, MTN News.
Again, Anthem Snacks, positively Montana.